Well, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ian, and I am that sober gamer. And doing a little bit of a weird one today. I saw this in Steam, and I just saw the picture, I saw the name, and it's a no-brainer. How could I not pick this up? It looks absolutely ridiculous, and it had really good ratings, really good positivity here. So, kind of an impulse buy, but let's keep it real. That right there, a bird's head looks like a parrot maybe or something on like a 1920s woman body. What? What? In a your detective, like, early style. I'm expecting someone to burst through the door and being like, Booker DeWitt! I swear. Well, let's go solve some crimes, okay? This is freaking ridiculous, oh my god. This is so ridiculous. Let's do it.
I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes, but I left my wallet at home. Yeah, that's me. I'm getting old. My name is Sonny Featherland, an investigator for 20 years, and once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department, one half of the legendary Chicken Police. But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now. Maybe I should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that. The most colorful place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit. The last clucking color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray too.
I'll change my camera in a second because I see it's blocking the subtitles.
Still, what do I expect? We're living in a vast experiment, and don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago. We believe in this wonderland of peaceful coexistence. Wolves and sheep, chickens and hounds. Yeah, sure, why not? It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken. It's in our nature. I'm not propping up the illusion anymore. 121 days, and it's over. Retirement. What could possibly go wrong?
Come on, man. This is so ridiculous already.
Ah, crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her body. It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra. Reality was just a light switch away. Elizabeth or Charlotte? I was sure she'd have a sophisticated-sounding name. She had a bygone look in her eyes, older than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city itself. Or maybe I'm just drunk. But she was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time, so I had to give her a chance.
Oh my god. Looks like a point and click type thing. Alright. First things first here. I don't necessarily know where to move my face cam to. We'll try right there for now. Alright, so what am I doing here? What is this? This used to be a nice place, now we're competing Who gets swallowed by decay first? Okay, well. So creepy.
I don't even know what these papers are.
Same.
I promised myself I'd write a novel one day. Every whiskey has the same color nowadays, at least in this price range.
Oh.
My last cigarette. You're lucky I don't have a light, pal.
Cool inventory.
My wallet and my badge. The wallet is real. The badge ain't. Chief Bloodboil took mine, so I got this one out of a pack of cornflakes, just in case.
Chief Bloodboil is his name.
She doesn't seem so dangerous that I need to grab my gun, but you never know.
You never do know. Oh, the paper's got that typewriter. Oh my god. It was a dream.
I wanted to travel the world when I was a kid, but I think I'm gonna end up dead in here whether I like it or not.
Bedroom door.
Behind that door lies the kingdom of dirty clothes, cigarette butts, and empty bottles.
Happens to the best of us, man. Okay.
The Wild Gentlemen. Those guys rebuilt the city after the Great Fire of 867. My heroes when I was a little chick. I'm starting to think they should have left Clawville as it was, burned to the ground.
Damn.
We used to be star cops a few years ago. Tabloid press, radio interviews, and even a book series. I don't miss those days. Of course, Marty, my old partner, would disagree. He just loved the spotlight. This is one of the most beautiful memories from my old life, before Molly left me and took our daughter. The good things in life don't last long. The best ones always leave first. I saw that in the window of a shoe store. I never understood it, or what it had to do with shoes.
Is that like a guinea pig with the trumpet? Bruh.
M.B. Davis, the eternal king of jazz. The photo is from the days of jazz prohibition. I only heard the old man live one time, but I'll never forget that night. And not only because I woke up at the harbor without my gun, my badge, and my pants.
As one does. Can't right now.
I don't even know where the key is. Whatever's inside is gonna stay there forever.
We'll find the key. Sorry, lady, we ain't talking to you such yet.
I don't see colors anymore. Only emptiness. Everything faded. I need another drink. Books I'm never gonna read. Maybe nobody ever has.
Maybe not those specific ones. There's nothing else over here.
Who is this dame, anyway? And what the cluck is she doing in my apartment on New Year's Eve?
It's New Year's Eve! And he just said, what the cluck?
Let me introduce myself. My name is Deborah, Miss Deborah Ibanez.
It's a deer. It's a goddamn deer head.
You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me, Mr. Featherland.
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Mr. Philmar Lowe instead of me. He's a nice guy.
Still covering it up a little bit. 1 second. Down to there. There we go. See how that works.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
Look, miss, I work for the police, and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to. Not even from a classy dame like you.
Dude, look at what I'm wearing.
Am I that easy to read?
That's my job. But tell me, since you've invited yourself in, would you like a drink?
I don't usually drink.
Well, I've got to have one. And it'd be rude of me to drink alone. So, maybe some sherry?
If you insist. But bourbon, please.
Ah, thank the wild ones. That's all I have.
What a coincidence.
So come on, spill it from the beginning.
Okay. Anything new?
Murky brown swill. I should improve my standards. I need a secretary. I can't even remember the last time I used this.
There's a bunch of different dialogues.
Another lifetime, old bird.
Old bird. We'll have a look at this here. Deborah. Species impala. Nothing too special. Rude. Wait, what was that? Hold on. Right here. She runs errands for her employer, a sophisticated lady, but I don't think she's from a particularly wealthy or influential family. Okay. Interesting, okay.
My wife took all the good ones. She knew they'd only gathered dust here, and she was right. Legs that go on for days, deep dark eyes, silky skin and voice. You're in big trouble, pal.
Silky skin from the shoulders down, maybe.
That's better. Now, if I understand correctly, your mistress is receiving threats. What kind of threats, exactly?
It's a very strange matter. First, there were letters. Then it came printed on a wine bottle's label, sent as a gift. Then carved into a brick, thrown through the window. And finally, they painted it on the wall of the house in giant red letters.
I think it's time to dig a little deeper. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some routine questions.
Please, that's why I'm here.
Okay. So, clues. Part of some strange threats, all of them are written. Okay. There we go, questions. Focus on what you know about the suspect. Is he or she suspicious? Concentrate on that. Okay. He is suspicious. I am suspicious. Why are you suspicious? Gather impressions from the suspect. Every impression adds a new question line. New impressions. 1, 2, 3, 4. So many options. Okay. Detective meter is your best friend. It shows how well the questioning is going. Keep it on the positive side, okay? Gotcha. Blah, blah, blah. I like it. Plus 100. Profit.
I must be cautious and smart. This dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage. but I must be careful about what I say to her, or I can scare her off. Let's start gently, and when the time comes, we can go in hard.
Look at that angle, just looking at it. So, I don't even know. Was this the only question I got? Dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage, but I must be careful about what I say to her or it could scare her off. Okay.
Who exactly are you, ma'am?
I'm not somebody important, Mr. Featherland.
I'll make that distinction, lady.
You're important enough to deal with such a delicate matter, right?
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more. This means simple paperwork, most of the time.
Most of the time? What about the other
You've
time?
been thrown into deep water, sweetheart. Tell me, can you even swim?
Believe me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you, if not even more.
Okay. New impression, doubtful. Gotcha. My detective meter went up a little bit. Okay. You're not very confident. Are you sure you're... Yeah, I'm not answering that one. Tell me, which part of the city do you live in? Yeah, we're gonna go there.
Tell me, which part of the city do you live in? Calavera Hills? Flowerville, maybe?
Flowerville?
Look, I don't want to answer that. I'm here on behalf of my employer, and not on personal business.
This is important to know, lady.
Fair point, Deborah. Let's try a different approach.
Oh, but it went up in the plus, though. Okay.
Why did you have to visit me this particular evening?
I have my reasons. I may look like a silly little fawn, and maybe I am, but I still have common sense.
I don't doubt that for a second, Miss Ibanez.
This day is essential to my mistress, and she thought it's also important to you.
A message in itself, for sure. But to be honest, even you are.
You know what? I'll just take that as a compliment, even if it wasn't meant as such.
Okay. New impressions. Frightened. He's frightened. Okay. Interesting. Were you born and raised in Clawville? I'm not going to ask that because she said don't want to talk about herself. Do you even know what you want? Yeah, I want to ask that one.
Why did you come to visit me? Why not your employer herself?
It's a good question.
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko. She hasn't been leaving her home lately, only if she really has to.
How so?
Oh my god.
Miss Natasha is afraid. She's scared because of those unwanted messages, and everyone knows who she is.
So she's that kind of woman.
I don't know what you mean.
Of course you do, Deborah. Thank you, by the way. We're finally getting somewhere. We avoided the point long enough. Deborah's hiding something, no question. Let's focus on that.
Okay, I can do that. He's hiding something, and that's what I need to focus on.
What exactly
Yes.
did you expect by coming here to meet me?
I expected your help, just like my mistress said.
Oh, that's very nice. But have you seen this neighborhood? Have you seen this wreck called a hotel? Who were you hoping to find in a place like this?
Someone reliable
Well, I am reliable.
and discreet
That's right.
and thorough.
Why do you have to word it like that?
No question about that.
Weird.
And has a heart of gold.
Well, let's not go that far.
Okay, let's stop.
Okay, got +5 on that, that's good. Okay, she's definitely hiding something.
Are you in some sort of jam?
Nothing of the sort. There are simply things better left unsaid.
Not to me, I'm a detective girl.
Then you're wasting my time.
Exactly.
I trust your instincts. You'll manage it.
Yeah, and I have no other choice, right?
To be honest, no, Mr. Featherland. Not really.
Oh, I got +10 that time, though. Okay.
Don't you think this whole thing is a little suspicious?
Look, Santino, I'll explain everything.
I don't believe
I have
you.
no doubt about that. You look just the type, sweetheart. No offense.
Rude.
I'll take that as a compliment. Or maybe I'll act like I haven't heard it.
The second one's probably better.
You see, we're starting to understand each other.
Okay, then.
If you won't come clean, what's the point of all this?
But, Mr. Featherland...
I'm sorry, sweetheart, but I'm way too old for this game.
Please, just think again. For me and my mistress's sake.
-40. Ooh.
Tell me, Deborah, why should I believe you at all?
Because my mistress trusts you.
Should that be enough?
If you really like what she thinks you are, then yes.
Damn, what can I say to that?
Look, I didn't mean to back you up against the wall.
You have a way with words, sweetheart. Did you ever want to be a cop?
No, not for the world.
Smart answer.
Okay.
Be honest and tell me what you're so afraid of.
You know, Mr. Featherland, my mistress's partner is Hobart Wessler. Or as most people know him,
Ibn Wessler, the Kingpin.
Exactly.
Feathery gods, help me.
Okay.
You get it now. The secrecy.
To put it mildly, I think I understand it all. Wessler. This little piece of the puzzle changes everything.
Crime Lord. Interesting. That's how you do it, partner. Not quite like old times, but you still got it. The old rooster still remembers some tricks, eh? Important clue. The employer, Natasha's current significant other, is the infamous gangster, Ibn Wessler. Okay. 4 out of 5 stars, decent cop. I think those are probably going to get hard. Have a look, see here. Mysterious messenger, Miss Deborah Ibanez, employer, is a certain Miss Natasha Katzenko. Natasha's current significant other is a rat. They gave the rat, crime lord, the head of a rat. I love this already so much. But yeah, there's new stuff down here, so what does this one say? She's afraid and she's secretive. Okay. Currently bolsters the ranks of whatever Wesker, to put it mildly. She's the employer of Miss Deborah Ibanez. Allegedly, she receives serious threats. Currently the girlfriend of the notorious gangster, Ibn Wessler. This explains a lot of things. And then over here we have... species, rat. Ratus. Oh my god, I love it. Good-looking, charismatic, and a cluckin gangster. Cluckin. I love that. One of the most well-known gangsters in Clawville. Real estate mogul, bank director, museum owner, distiller, smuggler of informational broker. checking off all the boxes there on what makes a good gangster. Still just have that one place. Nothing else? Okay. Codex. Nothing new there. Stats. Cool. Detective rank. I'm a greenhorn. Fair enough. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Anything new?
Maybe in another lifetime, old bird. I need a secretary. Murky brown.
Okay, yeah,
swill.
it's not gonna give me anything else. What's this up here? Oh, it's my inventory.
I haven't
Gun!
dusted you off in a while, partner. Looks like I may be needing you now.
Always clean your guns, man.
Oh
Ew.
man, I totally get you. Ironic, but ever since I've been on furlough, with only my fake badge sitting in my cabinet, I feel more like a cop than I ever had before. More like a Clawville cop, anyway.
Okay. That's fair, I guess.
Maybe I'm just old. And while I'm clucking about nothing ever changing, everything changes. You've gone out of style, old bird. Accept it and move on. Legs that go on for
Okay,
days.
yeah.
Why don't you take it to the police? Just go there and file a report. Photos, flashing lights, fingerprints. You know the drill. The evidence is very clear. Even a moderately talented detective could easily wrap this case up. Or just try the phone. 555-111.
Please, take a look at this.
Well, okay. Let's see.
I can't read that.
I know Molly very well. Please note this when deciding whether or not to accept my assignment. Miss Ibanez is a trusted friend. Treat her as gentleman. N.
Okay. Dude, that's a rhino. That's a goddamn rhino doing burlesque. Oh my
I
god.
felt like I'd been hit on the back of my head with a blackjack. Reality tilted. Molly. Good gods. What was her name doing there? I glanced at the opposite wall, with the well-worn picture frames. Like an eternally dark hole in the wall. A missing piece. She was wearing a light silk dress and singing a lullaby. The waves caressing her beautiful long legs. Why Molly? Why now?
Was Molly your ex-wife?
Mr. Featherland? Santino, are you all right?
What the hell is this supposed to mean?
I don't know anything, Mr. Santino. My mistress told me to give this to you. She said you'd understand. Don't you?
Oh, of course I understand, Miss Ibanez. I get it very well. But this case is becoming more and more confusing. It's starting to look like blackmail.
Blackmail?
Don't play innocent with me.
But
All right. When can I visit?
visit me?
Not you. Miss Katsenko.
Oh, yes. You can find her at the Czar Club.
Didn't you tell me she's not the social kind? That she's especially unsociable?
Oh
Or
man.
does she only like loud and crowded clubs?
No, she's really not like that. But she owns the place.
Judging by the flyer, it must be a very busy club, especially on New Year's Eve, right?
I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding Miss Katsenko. But there's one small problem, Mr. Featherland.
Let me guess. Mr. Wessler better not know about my visit.
Exactly. How did you know?
I'm a cop.
20 years experience, ma'am. Oh, and please, call me Sonny.
I'm a cluckin' cop.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Sonny.
Sonny.
I'll talk about the rest with Ms. Katsenko in person. A good friend of mine would be happy to take you home if you'd like.
I'd appreciate that, Sonny.
Dude. Dude, I can't. Alright, so. Okay, let's go to people. Dude. Name is Lewis. He's a rabbit. Old friend of mine. He is stuttering heavily when he talks. Hey, I have a stutter. Lewis is the owner of the once reputable Atlas Hotel and a good old friend of mine. At the moment, he's my landlord. It's only the two of us living in this unbelievably enormous hotel. He's crazy about detective stories and gladly helped me out whenever I asked him. Okay, cool, cool. Oh, they're numbers. Oh, okay. Think I should use the phone? Dial 555 then 111. I want to do it. Oh, I have to call. I did not pay attention to what the number was. 555-932. Nine, 3, 2. Little rotary phone, man.
Hey, Lewis. Am I bothering you?
No. Of course not, Sonny. Old friend, what's up?
Could you come over? I've got a favor to ask if you're not busy.
For you, anything. Just a minute.
Lewis arrived a few minutes later. He lived in the rooms above, so it wasn't difficult getting here. Not to mention that he's a rabbit. It was a quick hop. The Atlas Hotel was his inheritance. It was once a well-renowned place, but not anymore. The last economic crisis ruined it. And now, besides me, he was the only resident of this enormous place.
Okay, then.
Could I ask you a few more questions, Deborah?
Feel free, Sonny.
New function, ask. Okay.
So this Natasha dame.
Look, I'm just the messenger. You have to talk to my mistress about the details. Miss Katsenko was very clear on this matter.
I see. But
Please, Sonny, let's not make this even more uncomfortable.
okay, understood. Let's drop it.
Thank you.
Okay.
I've already told you more about myself than I wanted to.
Afraid you'll get your hands dirty?
I'm afraid I already did.
Oh.
Do you think my whereabouts aren't a secret?
Do you think they ever were?
Well, I was hoping.
Clawville is a big city, but not so big that Santino Featherland can hide in it.
Oh, please. Flatter me more. So, Ibn Wessler, eh? You know you could have dropped the bomb a little earlier.
If I started with that, I'm sure you would have thrown me out.
You're right. He's one of the most dangerous gangsters in the city.
I only know he's an influential businessman.
Isn't that the same?
Damn.
Not even you can see the world as that black and white.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, but do you have a look around? Seems pretty black and white to me. Alright, so that's that one.
Sonny, I've already told you what I know. I've never read the message. My job was to give it to you and nothing more.
You really are this innocent, aren't you?
I'm not sure I get what you mean.
Let me give you some advice, sister. Leave the city and get as far as you can from the likes of Ibn Wessler.
It's not so simple, Mr. Featherland. My mistress needs me.
Is she really that important to you? That you drive around in the dead of night to questionable places to deliver messages you know absolutely nothing about?
I would do more than that for her.
Oh,
I see. You're smooth. Real smooth.
Thank you, Mr. Featherland.
God, stop talking like that. I love the voice acting so far in this game.
Sonny, please. Just Sonny.
Okay, so that's all of those. Let's chat with good old Lewis.
The good old rabbit. I can always count on him, even on New Year's Eve. Thanks for being so quick, Lewis.
Oh my
Can you
God.
drive Miss Ibanez home? I have some things to take care of.
He's so cute. I just want to pet him.
Of course, Sonny. You know anything for you.
Thank you for being so considerate, Sonny. I appreciate it.
Don't mention it.
Goodbye, then.
So long, Deborah.
You know, I was just thinking, if I end up playing this game again live on stream, I'm gonna put a filter on my camera so it shows up black and white. So I'll meld in with the surroundings.
Before I visit the club, I have to take a detour. I've got a feeling that this case isn't going to be a one-man job. And there's only one bird in this city I can trust. My ex-partner, Marty. He's going to be at the station. I can only hope he'll be willing to talk to me.
Okay. Lewis.
I hope the old bunny had nothing important to do.
He'll be fine.
I can always count on you. Thanks, old buddy.
Don't even mention it, my friend.
You got anything planned for today?
I thought I'd visit a nightclub. It's New Year's Eve, after all.
Well, I didn't mean to hold you up.
I'll ask a favor of you someday.
I owe you a lot of those, don't I?
That's true. I don't deny it.
There's nothing else I can't do and ask with you. Nothing new there. Like nothing new there. Well, right here. Clawville Police Department, that's the new thing. AKA the Meat Grinder. Huge dark building for shady people. That's fair. Cool. Scene types. Main scenes, limited scenes, closed scenes. Main scenes move the story forward. These scenes also determine which locations open up or close down. You'll need to complete all of these if you want to beat the game. Limited scenes are open for a specific duration, which is determined by the main story progression. If you are a completionist, be sure to visit all of them before you move to the next main scene. Okay. Closed scenes cannot be reached for the time being. This state will often change throughout the story progression and can be temporary or permanent. Top tip. Pick the next main scene if you're absolutely sure you don't want to visit any of the available limited scenes anymore and you may not be able to visit them later. Fair enough. So it looks like here... If I have to go here, it keeps zooming me in. I want to look out, dang it. Okay, I think I have to go here.
It was New Year's Eve, and I was driving, half drunk, risking my whole life's work. But still, it didn't feel any different. Every day was the same. And the 121 days I had left till my retirement seemed like an eternity. When I look out the window of the hotel room I call home, I see the same thing every day. A woman in a red nightgown dances slowly in circles to smooth music. The 9 o'clock show. with a glass of cheap bourbon and the red gown with the silent music. In the meantime, the proud city of Clawville is slowly eating itself alive. And we're still here, with nothing left to lose but our sanity, while others, the smart ones, had already gone. Molly. Does her name really upset me this much? All those years of solitude, and I still jump without question every time I hear it. And then there's Marty, my ex-partner, who hates me. But I know I have to speak with him, no matter what. Why do I feel like the past is watching me on this goddamn night?
Chapter 1, Detour.
I knew where to find Marty. At the station, we'd always draw straws about holiday duty. Marty never joined in. He always took the New Year's Eve shift, even though he had someone to go home to. I understood. 10 years ago, we survived the night the press called the Bloody New Year. Forgotten by Clawville, but not by us. We both left parts of ourselves behind that night.
Cool, okay. Hedgehog! Carlton Phyllis. Okay, fair enough.
Phyllis and Roy's. Two hedgehogs with an arrogance typical of novice cops. They're as prickly as they look. Officious little shitheads, but harmless. The bullet hole in my crest is worth more than these two combined.
Damn.
Every time this poster disappears, good old Blood Boil puts it right back, immediately. I tore it down at least 3 times already. Actually, it's a kind of passive-aggressive game for us with the chief.
Oh my god, it's
sure
amazing.
It's Blood Boil himself taping back the torn-off posters, like some maniac. He must have a dozen of those things in his bag for emergencies.
Can we tear it off? What else do we got around here before I actually chat with them? Squad car. Nothing else. Bullet holes.
Did you miss me? No? Same here.
Same here. Damn.
This happened when that old bloodhound, Blood Boil, was promoted to chief of police. The Castilia clan thought this would frighten the old hound, but they were so wrong.
Interesting, okay.
Back in the day, I used to patrol the city's streets in one of these. I don't miss it, but it used to have its advantages. If you drive a cop car in Clawville, you can do almost anything you want. Until you've got the red and blue on, nobody asks a damn thing. Maybe that's why cops are the biggest gangsters around here.
I like that.
Well, look at that. Hey, Sonny, what you scratching out over here? I heard the big
That
boss
voice.
threw you out.
Tough luck, boys. I may not be on duty, but I'm still a cop, just like you. Well, more than you.
Damn.
Hey, you don't have to be so peckish, old bud. By the way,
Peckish?
your luck. Blood Boil's not in tonight. Malloy is in charge.
That voice. That voice.
Oh, God. That clumsy buffalo is here tonight. If he doesn't end up in a cell again, he's lucky.
You got it. You looking for Marty, eh?
I see you're still the brains around here, Phyllis. Yeah, I'm looking for Marty. Birds of a feather flock together.
I see you're still the funny guy round here. You'll find the giant feather duster at the shooting range. As always.
Hey, Royce. I'm telling you this because maybe you'll be able to understand. If this prickly shithead makes another racist remark, I'll strangle him with his own raincoat.
Damn.
I'd love to see that.
Hey, whose side are you on, you jerk?
I want to chat with you guys again.
By the way, what's with the raincoats? Couldn't you find an umbrella?
Why? Frank says it'll be rain, and see, it's raining. He's a frog, so he must know.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, well, I'm a rooster, but I hate getting up early.
Raincoats are just fine, okay. You have a problem with that, Sonny?
No, just, you know, the spikes sticking through and all.
I was actually thinking the same thing, too.
Is something wrong with our spikes, chicken?
Yeah, you know what? Just forget it.
I understand you, my man. I get you, Sonny. I was thinking the same thing.
Here we are again. Clawville Police Department. I've never been good at history, but if I'm not mistaken, this place has been a church, a hospital, and even some insane cult's secret hideout over the years.
Damn.
Anyway, the place holds the secrets of the ages, and some drunk pigs in the basement.
Damn, savage. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do you see that cop right there? Right there. Right over there. That way, yeah. It's a goddamn Scottish Terrier. I am talking to you first, Bosco.
Detective Chowhound Bosco.
Chowhound?
He's a real alpha, but nah, he's just a lapdog.
Oh my god, I love it.
He's not a bad boy, by the way.
Oh my god. The wordplay and the puns. It's too much.
Holy wild ones. Look what the cat dragged in.
That voice.
Hello to you too, Bosco. I see
I
you're
can't.
busy, as always.
I love him. He's got the fur down here, too.
I've been sniffing around one of the rundown joints. You know how it goes. And boom, this son of a lizard comes flying out the window. I didn't know the lizards could fly. So, Mort was being a bad boy again. Nothing unusual. And you? Still dying?
I'm still a cop for another 121 days, Bosco. It's as unpleasant to me as it is to you.
All right. No need to bite. I wasn't trying to mess with you. You have Moses and Plato for that. And of course, Blood Boil.
Let's hope I won't run into any of them tonight.
I'm sure we will.
Looking for Marty, eh? Ever since you left, he's kind of lost. He's trying to hide it, but he's not the same bird.
Well, I don't think we'll have a teary reunion, thinking about how we parted.
Let me give you some advice, Sonny. Let him rage. He'll be the same after that. Anyway, he was the one that shot you, right? You should be mad, not him.
It's not that simple, Bosco, but we'll see how he reacts. Thanks anyway.
No worries, pal.
Okay. Go look at some of these up here. Don't think I got any new clues. Got some new people, though. Who do we have? A real little ass plug. Damn. Okay. And of course, you got this lovely. He works in the predatory division as I do, or as I used to. Okay. Monica Rosen, Hummingbird. She can watch over thousands of things at once, and she's an angel. I love it. Look at this guy. Mort Martigan. He's old and blind, and an unparable wreck. Lucius Wilford Bloodboil. Raccoon. An old enemy who became a good friend over the years. My god, I love it so much. Okay. Nothing new there. Is that blood boil? No, it's not.
Marty drinks this shit. I've never tried it, but I'm pretty sure it's gross and probably toxic.
Is it water? It looks like just water.
Today is not the day I'm gonna try this. For me, nothing beats the iron-flavored, turbid tap water.
Ew. Cool.
Honor, strength, unity. For the love of the wild gods, I'm gonna be sick. We used one of these as target practice once. Not out of disrespect. We were just too damn drunk.
It happens. I've been there. I've been there.
Mort Mardigan, a notorious deadbeat. Poor guy's been blind since his teenage years, but that doesn't stop him from running into trouble. What the cluck did he do this time? Poor old lizard. You've seen better days, haven't you?
Alright, well, you know what? Let's go and chat with him.
Mort, you scabbiest beast. What the hell did you do?
Morty to you, sonny boy. Everything's fine. There was just a bit of trouble in the bar, and
That voice.
someone got knocked on the head with a glass. It wasn't my fault. I'm as blind as a bat. Am I right?
Oh my god, I love the voice acting in this game so much.
Did that ever bother you, Morty?
Listen, sonny boy. Go tell them to leave me alone, eh? It's New Year's Eve after all, and I didn't even do anything wrong. Not
That's wrong. Oh, I love
Where's
it.
your little lapdog to get you out of this mess? Is that little pimp of a midget still sniffing around you?
Jesse is a good boy, Sonny. And he's good to me, believe me.
Oh, God, spare me the details. When will you finally realize that little shit's been using you?
Oh, of course he's using me. What could a pretty boy like him want from this old monster, eh? Still, Sonny, I have no one else. Do you understand that? Don't you?
I do.
Even you deserve better, pal. By the way, you look horrible, even for yourself. Are you feeling okay?
Well, I'm not what I used to be. But neither are you, judging from your voice. But I'm seeing a doctor, sonny boy. I really am. Are you?
Don't need to, Mort. I'm fine. Anyway, if Bubo prescribed you something, don't even think about taking it.
I don't talk to that insane owl.
Damn right.
Please, say something on my behalf, okay? I really don't have time for this detective buffalo shit.
Hey, careful with that. Buffalo Malloy is the chief today.
Like I care.
I'll try to speak for you, but keep it down till then, okay? You don't need this shit, and I don't need it either.
Sonny boy, you've always been a good friend.
More like a cluckin' pigeon.
Okay. Chat with him once more.
Tell me, sonny boy, how's Molly and the little Tiki?
That's a tough question, dude.
You really know how to hurt a guy.
Is something wrong?
They no longer live with me, Mort. For a few years now. And to be honest, we're not really in touch.
I'm sorry, pal. I didn't want to reopen old wounds.
It's all right, Morty. Let's drop it.
Okay. So nothing new. Done the vending machine, nothing there. We'll chat with her in a minute. I'm looking around everywhere that I possibly can. City Crest.
All it takes is one look, and my comb starts to tingle, which never means anything good. All it takes is one look.
Okay. Anything over here? Shooting range. I don't need to go in there
I
yet.
used one of these as target practice.
Okay, so let's set up here. People. I'm meeting all kinds of people here. Eagle Owl. Morphinicist. Already.
How are the pups?
They're real monsters. Life's a living hell. But it'd be even worse without them, you know?
Yeah, you're telling me.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Damn.
And how's life without the chicken police?
Unfortunately, the worst half is still here. But it's good. It's so uneventful. What a coincidence.
Want me to make a scene?
No, I'm fine without it, really.
So far, he's one of my favorite characters, not gonna lie. Let's go and chat with Monica.
Monica Rosen. Receptionist in theory, but in reality, she's doing literally everything around here. Like the beating heart of the PD. She's too good for this place, even for this city. Soft and ordinary, but also somehow cold and distant. The kind you'd like to invite for a coffee, but you know would say no, no matter who you are or what you do.
I love the descriptions of, like, the people and the things.
Hey, Monica.
Hey, Boss Bird. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be celebrating somewhere?
Oh my god, I love her voice. And her adorable glasses. Look at those!
Every day's a holiday since I got out of here.
I can tell. But what are you doing here? Are you here for a file? You know, I'm a little busy right now.
Yeah, you could look after a few things for me, but first I'd like to talk to Mr. Big Beak McChicken himself.
Mac Chicken.
Those two prickly assholes told me he's emptying the magazines in the hole.
Like always. And if he carries on like that, he's gonna use up all our ammo. So it would be nice if you drag him out of there. You know how this day is for him.
For him?
You know I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so just sign here and you're good to go.
Thank you, darling.
Don't
Okay.
mention it, Boss Bird.
But we're not done.
Hey, Sonny, is everything all right?
Sure, everything's fine, Mon. I'm just distracted.
That's nice. Life is best if you let the adventures take you with them.
Jeez, Mon. Don't read so many romantic novels.
That was one of yours, actually. From the old Sonny. You used to love saying nice little things like that, remember?
I try not to.
We can't erase the past because we are the past ourselves, am I right?
We can't erase the past because we are the past ourselves. I like that.
Stop that right there.
Okay, okay. I'm just joking.
Oh, I like our relationship with her. That's awesome. Let's see. Monica, there you are. Sometimes I feel like you're holding this whole place together. Sounds like she is. She's a hummingbird in theory, but many say that she's a real angel who fell from the sky. So that's all those people spoken to. I just need to talk to this guy and this guy. Let's go talk to Officer Barkman.
One of Blood Boil's favorites. Mainly because he's a dog, of course.
A lot of racism in this game so far I've encountered.
One of Blood Boil's
Okay. So I can't actually talk to him.
Officer Jardine. They say she's clever, smart, and dangerous. We need more of her kind in here. Officer Jardine.
I can't talk to her either, so it looks like that's about it for here. Let's go talk to Mr. Mac Chicken.
This is gonna be a hard ride. Last time we saw each other, he had a smoking gun in his hand, and I was bleeding. I don't know how we can get past that, but it's worth a try.
He shot you? Holy shit. Dude, look at him. First things first, we got to look at all the things. Keep your gun clean, Mr. Lawman.
Long thighs and a big gun. That's Marty's idea of a perfect woman. Can't blame him for it.
That's hilarious. Can't read that. Hey you, if you let the ammunition boxes open again, I'll kick your clucking ass, Marty. That's hilarious. Okay, around there.
I was just about to go when you came in, so if you want shooting practice, maybe turn on the lights first.
You're right. I'm gonna do that.
Are we not going to talk? Can I turn the lights on? Ah, right there, I got you.
Her Majesty Big Bertha. Or rather, Big Bertha 2, because there was one before her. A sawed-off little broad, but we lost her in a swamp. Marty cried for a week. But once he saw this giant lady here, the balance of the universe was restored.
You gonna say the same thing if I click on you again?
I still remember her kiss. What can I say? It's the experience of a lifetime.
God dang.
I believe this piece is forbidden. Cops can't use it, but this is Marty's personal collection, so it doesn't matter. At least nobody has ever complained. Linda. Or maybe Layla. Can't remember. Fortunately, I had the displeasure of meeting her only a couple of times on duty. She bites. Just like the women Marty loves.
Was my dude, like, shot by every gun that he has?
Claudia. Tiny, dark, and angry, and hits you where it hurts the most. Marty only uses her in very dark cases, and on those nights she almost always takes a life, or maybe two.
Damn.
I know her well. Marty calls her Susie, and I have to say, this little she-devil pulled us out of many tough situations over the years. Marty has a dozen guns, but Susie's one of his favorites. He got her from a fish we rescued from muddy waters together. Those were the days.
That's all that. Let's just go for it. Oh, what the hell? Ah, there we go. Cool. What was my score? 9,360. Cool. Leave shooting range. Fun little mini game there. I don't know what new popped up. Cool, well actually, before I talk to Mr. Mac Chicken, I'm going to go ahead and call the stream and the video right now. Going to go ahead and get it rendered and uploaded. Nice little hour-long video. I will probably play this game again because I'm absolutely loving the dialogue, pretty much loving the characters so far. I'm very intrigued, very awesome. The visual aesthetics are top-notch. Yeah, I'm probably going to check this one. I'm going to check this one out again in the future. But if you guys liked the video, then please hit the like button down below. Also, leave a comment, tell me what you think about the game, and also hit that subscribe button if you guys like what I'm doing here. And that's about it. Until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful day.
Bang them!